Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Galactic Civilizations for Supernova and our playthrough as the Kyrnn Syndicate, where we're considering doing something very spicy indeed. It's the Against the Tide Prestige Challenge, where basically everybody in the galaxy will declare war on us. I think we can pull it off, and in 88 turns we'll probably win the game anyway. The issue that I have here is that if we do that, we will lose some things like our ascension crystals. So we will probably position these guys and develop these into some serious star bases, and maybe even defend them as sort of like forward bases. I feel like we have enough military here to defend against an onslaught of that nature. We'll probably lose some planets. Now, the other issue that I have with potentially pulling the trigger on this thing is that our fleets are currently sort of heading into enemy territory to try and find the Orb of Dragonol. And I kind of don't want to risk these fleets. So we might wait for them to accomplish this in a few turns, and then we can think about doing it. I would like this particular guy to maybe be in range of these two things. They can't, but I'm going to put him here anyway. Let's go ahead and get this down. Communication starbase, build it up, get me the Xenoarchaeology lab, and we will have to upgrade all of these things. So we're going to need a lot of resources, which means we're going to need a lot of cash in order to build these guys up to their maximum defensive potential. That's the thing we're going to have to consider. Let's send it forward. The +3 moves is going to help us get around quite a lot faster. We're up to the 82 prestige. Let's see if that actually goes up now that we have 2 ascension crystals. I would really like to get the 3rd, but I'm very tempted to defend for the win here, to just see if we can hold out against stupid amounts of enemy ships. The thorium regime bring and offer the sanguine marauders have become a real problem. No. Our spy is doing good work back on Chrysith. What were we doing here on Chrysith? Probably just elite destroyer just popped out. Love it. I guess we'll build a planetary recycling center. I guess. Our traders have honed the art of persuasion. We can invest in the workshop for +10 persuasion. It's only 150 treasury, so we'll go ahead and do that on Chrysith. I wouldn't mind getting out elite destroyers. We haven't made elite battleships yet, but I don't think we will. 9 Illyrium. Do we want to do that? Very expensive. Very expensive. And we are driving the cost of Illyrium up through the roof. Now, I think we go back to just doing regular destroyers for now. We're going to need numbers, huge amounts of numbers, huge numbers. I believe over on Megres as well, we have some populations that need to become scientists and quantum physicists. Let's make that happen. We've got lots of Diplo capital. Let's try to spend all of that before we make the AI go to war with us. There's drive system optimization, +3 moves, new tech. Please, what's going to help us survive masses and masses of AI drive system optimizations? We can do that again for even more moves. We didn't do the path, and I don't think we're going to this time around. Let's get bioplastics 1 turn and move on to manufacturing capitals. Over on Varuna, I kind of want some more battleships, but our destroyers are very good. So let's just keep the destroyer production going. Sham everywhere, just make destroyers. All right, we got a trade coming from the AI, a non-aggression pact, free trade agreement, serrated munitions for... We do need Ephemius pollens. We don't really want to give them serrated munitions, however. And the non-aggression pact is a bit of a deal breaker. No, I'm just going to say no. No, there was something there. There was maybe some potential, but no. Forced overtime, military +100%. Ooh, spicy. There's the Ephemius pollen that we needed. Let's buy up the 3 so that we can get down the Hollow World for the extra approval. Nowhere really great for it on this planet, and I would like it to have pretty good adjacency. I mean, there is a +3 right there. That's not bad. We'll put it down right there. That's fine. Just waiting for all of our ships to get where they need to go. Start surveying that for us, please. Engage them. Excellent. Find me the orb. Where is our other fleet? It was headed in this direction. Oh, it's heading in this direction. My bad. Jude is taken over by the Terrans. That means that this is probably the last the last world. Over here, the Luxor are going to get taken out of the game unless we intervene, which we're not going to do. But there is our ability to upgrade manufacturing. They want us to declare war on the Luxor Dominion. No real reason to say no to them here. The Luxor are dead. I think we are going to pick up precursor archaeology on this planet. We might as well pick up a medical center. Why not? We're just building things that we've never built before in this game. Still very much ahead of the curve, I think. This planet, we got to remember, Varuna 3 can produce for us another assault invader. Let's queue that up. Upgrade the manufacturing. Might as well. I mean, there's a decent trade network there, sure. Priseth, all the destroyers. Just, we want so many ships. All right, so that has been gathered up. Any other stuff here? Yes, there's another one over this way that's defended. Let's go ahead and pick it up. Deep inside this precursor artifact, our surveyors find a strange device that instills at first in them, and then everybody in the fleet, a deep sense of peace. Even better, they think the technology can be amplified and made to benefit our whole empire. +1 approval to all units. Love it. Flagship stumbled across a curious sight, a drifting precursor cargo container. An intense sense of excitement fills the bridge as we approach. Initial scan indicates the container houses an advanced particle beam. Send it to our shipyard. We're up to 85 on the old prestige track with the draft down at 66. I think we're going to do it. I think we are going to scan this, maybe even this. I wish we knew where the Orb of Dragonol was. I want it. Choose a new tech. It's the only thing stopping us right now from pulling the trigger on our plans here. These guys want way too much. Go away. Goodbye. We're just kind of spying on what's happening over here. More destroyers keep popping out constantly. Varuna 2 destroyers in 5 turns. Mahoon. Now Mahoon. Dread laser boats, please. There's another Dread laser boat. Too many ships there. Go ahead and live in this one. Chadria. Just destroyers. Pass the turn. All we're looking for is the Orb of Dragonol. And I don't know that it's in these heavily defended precursor anomalies, or if there's somewhere else that it's hiding, perhaps behind some sort of unlock, like the precursor anomaly that we just unlocked, for example, that might reveal a different classification of anomaly for us to investigate. Because there's capsules, there's artifacts, there's the defended precursor artifacts, which is where I suspect they are. But there's shield frequency modulation. We do want the invulnerability spare. We have annexed Dian Nova 2 from the Phalanoids. Let's see what we get here. Manufacturing capitals does give us the Minister of Production position, and we want to max out because why not? This planet is basically completely built, so you can just do some manufacturing projects for us. We could invest and like build it up to do something else, but I kind of like how perfect this planet is. Priseth, destroyers, Townie, destroyers, Sham, destroyers. All right, cultural progression. We can finally get... Did we get sovereign identity? We have not. We can pick this up. This is 25% resistance against foreign influence. Our citizens' stats increase by 25%. Unlocks individual divinity technology. We don't know what that is. Let's go ahead and pick it up. Sovereign identity. Boom. Got it. That's going to impact things greatly. It just bumped all of our statistics. Let's have a look at our happiness. We're at 95. We could go up to even higher taxes, and I think we will, because it doesn't change things too much. Go ahead and be done here. Our flagship has come across ancient plans for a semi-sentient AI designed to monitor and reduce crime on planets. Implement the AI. We have a trade coming in. They want doom rays. That's a no. Nobody wants... I don't want anybody having doom rays when they come up to fight us. We have level ups to go with on the Divine Judgment extended reinforced hull. The Wayfinder can get a integrity disruptor. You can have extended reinforced hulls. You can have extended reinforced hulls. Beautiful. We have a level up over here as well. More reinforced hulls. We did not find the Orb of Dragonol. It would seem there's another one to research over here. After securing and analyzing the precursor artifact, our scientists discover it contains multi-dimensional data cubes that contain insights relevant to our current research. Love a new data cube. 300 research. Fine. After capturing the precursor artifact, we find inside a treasure trove of precursor art, the likes of which have never been seen before. By carefully doling out access to this treasure, we'll greatly increase our cultural influence. That's plus 10% culture. You guys go find this. We will find that Orb of Dragonol. We will. We're up to 92% of the way to a victory here, and I think that means It's GG's. There's manufacturing capital, the Minister of Production and Manufacturing Capitals, of course. From Varuna 3, we'll get rid of this economist. Nobody likes those. Choose a new tech. Let's go for antimatter power plants. We could go for individual divinity. Gives us citizens will see their stats increase by 0.1 per month. Yep, sure. Grab it. On the Galactic Bazaar, there's hypersilicates. We needed that for something. I don't remember what. Let's go ahead and pressure the scientists. We picked up a planet. Why not build a shipyard there? Go ahead and planetary convert something. Upgrade the research. Whatever. Should probably automate these things. Mag, Res, all supply ships. Mahoon, just more destroyers. In fact, let's just queue up a couple of these. Shadria. One of our most trusted advisors was raised by squatters in a destitute factory in the outer rim of your civilization's territory. Recently, a message arrived from the factory claiming it is now facing a crisis. We can defend the factory, support the corporate takeover. You will lose loyalty. Crime goes up. Gross income goes up. We're going to defend the factory. We lose 10% to our manufacturing, which sort of sucks, but whatever. All right, our fleet still hasn't found what it was searching for, the Orb of Dragonol. I think we continue searching up here. I mean, the bonuses we're getting from these are actually really nice. The precursor artifact is apparently constructed of a never-before-seen alloy, one we can now adapt into a manufacturable material. Tremendous news, more HP for all of our ships. This probe can do nothing. How are we looking on our HP? It's fine. I mean, the game is gonna end, so maybe we should just pull the trigger on this. Let's go ahead and do the Against the Tide challenge. Begin the challenge. I'm doing it. There has been a time in the advancement of every species when the universe turns against them. The galaxy is littered with the remains of empires that failed the test. This time has come for us. War is inevitable. We must survive. All civilizations declare war on us for 88 months. Do it. There we are. We are now at war with every single faction in the galaxy. Whether or not we can hold this, I don't know. We're going to lose a lot of stuff potentially. The anomaly is defended. Take it over. But that does mean that we need to have a look at our military starbases and make them unassailable. Most importantly, the ones closest to home. But I think just the most that we could possibly have. The Independence was destroyed. That was one of our other guys surveying. And that did hit our prestige for some reason. We're down to 1991. But that's all right. By the end of this event, we should be winning. You have annexed planet Chow from the corporate sector. Done. On this planet, I guess we'll do some research stuff. Reseth, you're going to be doing some battleships. Get those. We should probably destroy all these constructors. But let's take a moment to look at our military starbases and just make sure they are maximum upgraded Omega starbases. We'll do as many as we can. Doom Rays, we are going to need a lot of Illyrium fortification module. And we want all of these things. So let's go ahead and buy. We should have done trading with the AI, but it's fine. Let's just buy up all the Illyrium. We'll go completely broke on this. Probably sell off some of the stuff that we're not using. We could use Illyrium. Thulium, not as important, but it sells for nothing, essentially. Though we bought the hypersilicates, probably used it for something. Whatever. On Mahoon is dread laser boats all the way down. Chow can do whatever. We don't actually care. This is basically a fresh planet. So maybe we do care. Maybe we do care. Let's see. Not very happy, these guys. Unfortunate. It is producing for us antimatter. That's cute. Precursor nanites. There is the core world. We do have a star port down. Don't know if I like where that is. Let's get the planetary generator. Let's get rid of this tile improvement. +6 right there. We don't really want the core tap. Put that guy down somewhere there. Planetary convert this. Something like destroying this improvement. Put it back over somewhere else when we can. Fine. Now this fleet is in a little bit of a no man's land, but it is in a position to make war with the enemy. We could actually go up against these guys. They do have a couple, 3 battleships on defense. Let's see if there's a military starbase that we can convince to join our cause. There is indeed a military starbase here. Let's take it over. That'll give us a home that we can live in for a little bit. We will want to upgrade this with at least a fortification module. That means we need Durantium. Let's buy one of those. Get that down. Barrier arrays, force field projectors, starbase stuff, doom rays, all that good stuff. And we should be very safe here, I imagine. We have a little bomber on that ship. Let's go ahead and just bomb him. He's dead now. Okay. Precursor artifact seems to be powered by a strange new type of power cell. That's plus 10 manufacturing on all of our worlds. Now, we are going to take some losses here. We got to be prepared for the losses we are going to take. I feel like Chad's military starbase can get upgraded. We have a fleet in orbit above. My Chrysith fleet got destroyed by a massive, massive fleet. What was here? The frigate, a bunch of destroyers. Okay, that was my fleet out in the middle of nowhere. That's fine. We're losing Chow Shipyard. Also fine. Don't really care about this system. They are sieging it, which is fine. Oh my god. What have we done? Chad is under siege. We might be able to lift that. We're looking at not maxed out fleets, but definitely very strong fleets. The starbase does give us a bit of range, I think. I did not read what that said. Let's see what we can do on the defense here. Go in this place. We really, really, really would like... Ooh, interceptors. That's cute. Let's get the barrier array down. Durantium composites, I don't think we want. But we have some stuff on this base. Plasma turrets could also be very nice. All right, so what is sieging us here? Bunch of siege ships. I think we should be able to take this. It's a total loss. My guys. Is it though? Let's zap them. Still a total loss. They will capture this in 6 months, so we have a lot of time that we can zap off. That's like 6 ships we're going to shave off of this. Meanwhile, that's happening. Our beautiful empire is going to crumble a little bit. Just a little bit. But we need to be very aware of what ships are coming in. I just don't see how we keep track of all of the enemy ships. That's not going to happen. We have to wait for them to make moves against us. That's just how that's going to have to go. Mahoon's military starbase could absolutely get buffed. Let's do that. We're going to need so much Durantium. We should have just traded with the AI an insane amount before actually pulling the trigger on this, but it's fine. Want this one to be finished. Magrez has a military starbase. Does not have a lot of military down in this area, I have just realized. So that's something we're going to want to remedy. Now, we do have lots of fleets everywhere. I think we need to potentially shuffle some things around. This is that is filled. That is filled. Mostly filled. That is mostly filled. Let's take these ships and send them down to my research capital so that they're defended. Park them here. Our Illyrium starbase. Yeah, we're going to lose all of our ability to produce from our mining starbases. That's fine. I'm okay with this. Acceptable losses. As the AI starts to flood in from the west, the Luxor Dominions have been destroyed. Understood. Now, I think the brunt of the assault is going to come in from this direction, and it does seem like they have a lot of ships. It's the Drath mostly. We're going to lose Townie. Maybe we should pull these ships out rather than make a desperate last stand. We can better use them on the defense. Let's send them home. We do have a bunch of peoples, and we'll probably put them into Warforged so that we can build ships even faster. We don't need diplomats anymore. That's not a thing. We do have the Minister of Production. We should probably recruit somebody for that. That's going to increase manufacturing quite a lot. Let's go for you that have 18 in the old diligence. I don't know why you've got a very sad shadowphobic. Put you in. That's going to be a plus 19. Fantastic. Townie, just do destroyers for as long as you can. A movement is growing on Varuna 3 of citizens who mistrust the growing use of cybernetics and synthetic life. They call themselves the Natural League and they demand that organic life be given priority above other life forms. How should we respond to this? Life is equally valuable, but I don't want the minus approval right now. That would be kind of terrible. Chadria, I believe, is doing some hit and run tactics over here, so let's just keep that going. Let's hit them with some missiles or beams. That did not cost them. Oh no, it did cost them a ship. Moderate casualties, so we can liberate that. More ships out over this way. What is this? A cruiser? Fine, let's kill this thing. Get some more veterancy. Another colony ship. We don't really care. I suppose there's more experience here for our ships. Quick battle that out. Fall back. Now our turn is not over yet. We would like to strike out at some of these ships coming in. So let's gather our forces. These are 6 ships. They shouldn't provide too much of a problem for a strike force. Gonna need a little bit more. This invader is vulnerable. Let's put him somewhere safer. You will probably die. That's a very scary fleet. Do we actually have numbers to defend this? I am a little bit scared. That's another fleet of 20 ships. Let's get together some of our biggest and baddest. No casualties at the cost of their 20 ships. That's a fleet of 47. Light casualties. Quick battle. I'll have to accept a loss here and there. That was actually way more costly than the game said it should be. It's okay. 76 fleet power over here. That's easy. Total loss, moderate casualties on that one. We'll take this fight. At least we'll thin them out. We'll see where this fleet decides to go. We can't lose this shipyard. This shipyard is a little bit too important. I thought we had more numbers than this. Where's all my numbers? Whoopsies! We have vastly overestimated our strength, but nevertheless, the game will end fairly soon if we can hold. Now, these two ships, take these guys out of Varuna's shipyard and see what we can do with them. We have a move of 22, so we should be able to hit, like, I mean, we could strike out all, like, do this. But I think it's best if we just went, like, bang, bang, and then back. We have 13 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We should be able to pull this off. Nice. I do wish we could have intercepted that. Do we have another ship we can press gang into the cause here? Let's do this. And you. Total loss. That's... Ooh. I thought we could rally a bit more. Guess not. We'll just hit him with the lasers. There we go. He loses a ship. Varuna 2 shipyard, not that important. I don't want to lose the military starbase. We'll park our boats in there in the hope that we can defend it. Might be stretched a little bit thin, but what do you expect when you've got the hordes at the gate? This is a concern. This is a concern. This ship is dead. We should have actually kept him somewhere safe. Here they come. Knocking at the door. 88 turns, huh? Alright, look at that. Holy shit. They're in perfect striking range though. Okay, and they're sieging. That's good news. That siege will probably only take like one turn, but there's individual divinity. Let's get shield focused. The Luxor Dominion have been destroyed again and again and again and again. There is another Dread Lord, and let's build a fleet around him. We can let the transports hang, I think. We'll take moderate casualties, and they will take a total loss here. Let's zap this down a little bit. Then we can zap them from this direction. There's more ships gone, and they're going to be in orbit here for 4 months. Too many ships in orbit around this station. I see. You be bait. You be bait. Okay, now we're under siege here. That's fine. That is our main manufacturing, so we don't want that to like happen for too long, but it's okay for now. We got a tiny fighter over here that we should at least clean up around Logan. Oh no, they're friendlies. They're friendlies. Never mind. So we're okay down here. This is an absolute cluster, but reinforcements have made it home. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. Be calm. Be cool. Be cool. Join the fleet. We'll hit them as they come out. Still space for ships here. Christ's defense is looking fairly light, I gotta tell you. Not gonna lie. Get the advanced defenses. We're gonna want to up Omega bases and stuff. We could have prepared more for this. We could have, but we're up to 94% of the way to a prestige victory, so I don't think it's gonna matter. We will have to do a full run where we actually attempt to do this, like genuinely. These are not great cruisers. Probably best if we join them up with this fleet. We're gonna lose some shipyards. That's okay. Can we beam you guys? No. We can missile though. Smack them. Take out this fleet. Slightly more worrying. Very slightly. Take out this fleet. You guys live in there. We do have ships. What's going on around Varuna? Just a lot of enemies. Let's get all of you guys out. Yep, even our assault transports. They have guns. Quick battle that. Moderate casualties and a total loss there. I think you guys deserve to be in this military starbase. And we can probably get you some extra ships. Let's move you here. Get you some reinforcements. beam them. This is 0 to 682 attack. Damn. And that's all we got out of it? Alright, defend. Yikes. Durantium composites. Station Doomray would be big. Let's buy up some Alarium. Let's get the Station Doomrays. Or Interceptors. Interceptors also very good. Let's pick up Interceptors. Let's pick up some more Alarium. Let's get the Station Doomray. Let's buy up more Alarium. That's all of our cash, but we want these barrier arrays. That's an extra 100 shield. Force shield projector would be great. Let's also, while we're here, do some changes. Shipyard stimulus. We want prototype defenses. It does help. We'll put in take out Heart of the Empire. We would like defensive measures. We'll take out free trade. Let's go ahead and grab as well shipyard stimulus, starship specifications, and we're going to leave in unregulated research, which at least doesn't have a penalty associated with it. Full military standing, please. This is a DEFCON whatever situation. We do have some ships stranded outside of a place with nowhere to call home. Send them to somewhere that can actually use some reinforcements like Magrez. All right, we still got some ships. We still have some ships. Lots of ships, in fact. And we still have a fleet somewhere out here doing God knows what. Where is these fleets? We have a fleet up here that we can utilize. A bunch of capital ships that also need levels. Let's see if we can harass them in the back lines and maybe even take over a planet or two. Seems ambitious, but I don't think so. There's no casualties. That's another military starbase that we can capture for ourselves. Let's do that first. No bonuses for you. Kill your 11 ships. Destroy your shipyard. We'll take light casualties fighting the battleships and stuff here, but if we hit them with missiles, we can maybe shave down some of their defenses. We can hit Kona, but with 5 movements, I would like to get back in, and we'll just keep doing that over here. Sham is not long for this world. I wouldn't mind getting these ships out. Sham is not important to the cause. We can lose Sham. The problem is these guys aren't going to make it anywhere that they go. Heavy casualties, total loss. We might be able to defend if we hang out here. We are in Mahoon, where we're doing Dread laser boats. Sham, destroyers. Too many ships in orbit around Magrez. Really? That's because one of these is a Dread laser boat. All right, we need a home for these guys. Most of our shipyards and military bases are filled. Chryseth, we're a little bit worried about. I think we'll send them over to Chryseth. Maybe Chryseth shipyard. See what happens over here. All right, we're losing Varuna shipyard 1. That's okay. And shipyard number 2, probably. Small losses, small losses. I mean, 88 clicks of the end turn button is a long time. I think this is easily like one of the hardest things to do in the game. And we're just kind of like, all right, let's try it out. See if we can do it. That's a loss, but it's okay. These ships will all fall for sure. We have them right where we want them around Mahoon, which has quite a cluster of defenses. There's shield focus adaptation, invulnerability spare. The Luxar continue to be destroyed every turn. Invulnerability shields, I think we want, and we're gonna have to upgrade some of our stuff. We don't care what happens on planets anymore. It's all about what's going on in space. Automate everything that we can. More destroyers that will need to get their shields updated. There's a battleship out of Chryseth. Is this our flag? No, this isn't our flagship battleship, right? Where is our flagship battleship? I don't even know anymore. The Way of Doom. Here he is. The Way of Doom. He needs levels is what he needs. He's hanging out over here, and I think this is a waste of the Way of Doom. Let's go ahead and grab him. We need him in a fleet. Probably around this planet. So let's grab one of these battleships, send him over to join this thing. We'll take the Way of Doom, bring him out over this way. We need to eject all of these ships. Light casualties here. This fleet is more scary than this fleet. But this planet has 3 months left, so we've got time. I think we will work this down a little. 0 to 527 HP. That cost them 2 ships. Eject all of these. Get these guys out of the way, please. Yeah, bother me. Bring these boys down. Some more lasers for another 500 damage. That's another ship. Go ahead and hit this thing with missiles and beams. And then everybody return to your stations. For now, we need to liberate Mahoon so we can continue making stuff. But it's destroyers everywhere else. We do need to update these to get the latest shields when invulnerability shields does drop. We have fleets around Varuna. Let's go ahead and undock everything. We still have space for a ship. This is an easy cleanup. If we can kind of just kill ships when we find them, stop them from becoming giga fleets, that would make life way easier. Light casualties there, no reason to take it. Back in Varuna, rebuild a shipyard, top of the queue. No casualty fight with the Dread Laser boat here. They have 8 moves, and I don't see anything else on sensors. How much is their move? 17? Yeah, we have to assume that they can basically get anywhere they want to go. This is fun. Isn't this fun? This is fun. I'm having good time. No, I just sent you back the way that that's stupid. I need you guys to be somewhere useful. Alright, well, that's another turn down anyway. I'm sure I had a fleet somewhere over here hunting for stuff. Did they get wiped out? All of our flagships. Alright, Sham is under assault, not a problem. We'll wipe out this fleet. Now, our prestige is going to be bouncing up and down as we lose shipyards, as production goes down. But there's invulnerability shields. Let's go for shield harmonics. And I think with invulnerability shields, I don't think we're going to get much better shields than we have now. But there's another Dread Laser boat. Let's go ahead and continue to do the dirty against these guys. Eject all the ships. Do silly amounts of damage. Eject all these ships. Come down here. Do silly amounts of damage. Nice. We're taking light casualties here. What do they even have? A bunch of cruisers. Probably a couple battleships. Some siege. Are they sieging? They are not. I might take this fight, but I might take this fight. I want Mahoon's shipyard back up. What would we lose here? As long as we don't lose the Way of Doom, I'm fine. Let's take this fight. Light casualties. Watch this epic battle. Insane range coming out of the enemy ships. They do get first strike. That is going to be a dead something. I don't know what we lost there, but they are dropping our shields very quickly. Suddenly the tide is turning. They are losing a lot of firepower. We're going to lose another ship over here. There he goes. I think the Way of Doom is fine. It looks like he has a bunch of little fighters on him. But he's a tanky boy. And everything is dying around him. What is that up here? Oh, that's the Way of Doom. Yes, stay out of the fight, Way of Doom. We don't lose you. He's just spitting out damage. You guys gonna kill this guy? These guys? What took you so long? Alright, there you go. There you go. Alright, we lost a fair amount of our old destroyers. Well, we lost 2 of our old destroyers. That is acceptable losses. Now we have space for a... Do we have space? 18 supply? Jeez. Anyway, the Way of Doom does get an upgrade, so that's more HP. We can still take this fight if we wanted to. I don't think we do. Let's shuffle you guys around. We don't have a home for this battleship. We'll start forming up another fleet then, over here. Back on this planet, I think it's just modules, one-turning modules. We love to see it. Go, go, go. Research. We won't automate. We shouldn't automate because they will blow up our shipyards and we need to rebuild those. There is a lot of chaff over here. Let's go ahead and eject all of these ships. We do have a lot of moves. Let's go ahead and strike. We've got to watch out for these boys. Light casualties. All right. And get back into the defense. Can we save Sham? I don't think we can. Let's eject all of these ships. This is going to happen in 5 months. We might be able to, actually. If we come over here, we do hit for a lot with our lasers. We do make them lose ships. And every ship that we cost them buys us time. We could probably take out this fleet as well. Do we have the moves? We got the moves. Take them out. Chrisith. Battleships. I think. Moderate casualties, total loss against this fleet. Don't love it. Maybe we don't need to protect Megras. They seem to be focusing a lot on Mahoon, and I kind of need reinforcements there. We don't want to lose Mahoon. We don't want to lose Chriseth, not even for one turn. We don't want to lose Megras. I suppose everything is fine the way it is then. Back on Mahoon with a big 749. We are one turning stuff. 2 turns on a Dreadlord. Let's update this really quick. Done. And produce me some of the newest Dread laser boats. We need an Illyrium. Not a problem. We can get those. Let's buy up some more Illyrium. Mahoon 1, you're just doing destroyers, which probably can do with an update as well, but we're fine. I think everything is set to disruptors anyway. Sham everywhere is just producing military that can produce military, and the Dread laser boots are a great boon. I don't think there's any other moves that we needed to make for this turn. We do have the option to wormhole generate 2 ships away. The siege has been lifted on Mahoon. That means we should be back on Dreadlord production. Good stuff. Our military bases are doing good work for us. As long as we can keep these around, that would be great. Chadria is under siege. We lost the mining starbase. Still at 95% of the way to a prestige victory here. We're going to lose another culture starbase. This economic starbase only has 10 HP left. But alright, looks like Chriseth is under siege by a massive fleet with not even max logistics. 55. How long do we have on this? 3 months to liberate. I think we should be able to pull this off. Let's see what damage we can do with a fleet. 11 ships. We can get more in here. It's extreme casualties on both sides. We can probably rope you boys in as well. We have some time here, so it's not that bad. Let's do a beam volley for 6 damage and another one for 13 and some missiles for 6. Let's laze for 149 potential. Let's move you guys up a bit and laze for 214. Okay, moderate casualties, total loss now, and let's in fact and get 16 more logistics. We can probably add these 2 guys in as well just to make this a bigger fleet, but I don't think we take the fight just yet. No casualties there. That might be a good use for our ships. 23 down. It might cost us some HP though, and I'm not too thrilled about that prospect. There are ships just everywhere. All right, eject all of you. Let's go ahead and zap this for 228. 2 more ships down. Light casualties at the loss of this fleet. Probably worth it, as well as the XP on the Way of Doom. Let's take the fight. There it is. More XP for the Way of Doom. More Illyrium cells for extra beam attacks. I think we're holding here for now. We have 20 ships incoming over this way. This fleet should be able to hold them off. Moderate casualties. Don't love it. Let's go ahead and hit them with the beams. That's a ship down. You can hold off on that assault for now. It feels like this shipyard is going to die with these ships. We have another Dread boat coming out. We can probably utilize this fleet. Take out these guys. Light casualties here. Incredible. Take out these guys. More light casualties. Back on the defense. Yeah, these 49 ships are a deal. 3 months though before we pull the trigger on that. No casualties here. I'm very tempted to get rid of these 23 ships, and it's 23 ships less, so we'll go ahead and take them out. It does say light casualties. I hate it, but it's 23 ships down. We're gonna have to leave that. This is another concern. This is a very powerful fleet with 103 military power, whereas our guys over here have like 72 max. So this is a very scary fleet. Lots of cruisers, some siege stuff. All right, I mean the AI is putting us to it. That's for sure. Tupa is going to fall in 3 months. Mahoon, destroyers to replace some of our losses. Everywhere destroyers, please. We still have to maybe try and stop this from happening. Eject all of the ships. We have 4 months on this. So yeah, I think we can actually stop them from taking this planet as well. Potentially. Anywhere else under siege? I mean, we are going to be flipping these planets fairly soon. Brody is starting to flip. This is all good. Chadria is under siege. We have ships here. We can do something about this. No casualties, no casualties, heavy losses. All right, so let's blast our way through here. keep our allies in the game. Come down this way. We zap these boys. 1 month on that siege. Moderate casualties, total loss to save Chadria. I'm gonna do it. Anything that slows us losing stuff. Yeah. And no casualties, total loss over here. This 45 fleet is a problem. That's a problem. These are the Mantids. I think we should be fine. We're still sort of stuck at 95 here as we are losing ships. Mahoon 4 is now under siege. 65 fleet power. We should deal with that easily. There's shield harmonics. We'll get the precursor studies just because. And let's see if we can liberate this. Undock all of you. Fly you over. Use this to get some damage on if we can. Hit him with some lasers. That sound effect is amazing. Undock all of you guys. You can have another Dreadlord. Fly over here. More lasers. No ships lost, huh? Moderate casualties is a little bit too much. Might as well eject you guys and have you contribute a bit of damage. Another ship down. We have 3 months to lift that siege. Not a problem. We'll eject you guys because you still have some moves to take this out. No casualties. Get you back in. Levels. Yes, you're under siege. No, it's not a problem. Take out these. No casualties. Risseth, 2 months remaining to lift this siege. This is the big problem. This fleet right here, I mean, one of the bigger problems. Go around this way. The good news is that these guys are in range of a lot of our starbase defenses. At least we can shave off some. I mean, we can lift it at any time with moderate casualties. We just don't want to. Another ship down. We'll wait 1 more turn, and then we lift. Over on Varuna, more ships coming out. Varuna's looking pretty buttoned up. Don't know where that fleet's going to. County gets another defensive option. We should be able to deal with that. Cruisers, siege, cargo's not a problem. Is the AI already donezo? I don't think so. I think we've held the first wave and that's it. Let's continue. Back on Mahoon. More dread laser boats. Varuna. I think we can go for more destroyers. Just 1 turn destroyers. And have a quick check. Any incoming threats we're very concerned about? Chadria. Chadria is done. We're going to lose Chadria. Not a lot we can do about that. Rebuild your shipyard. Possibly around Chadria if we get like a defensive matrix. Might buy us a turn or 2. Probably want to buy up Illyrium whenever we can. What if we went up to maximum? No, I think we could afford it, but I'm happy with high. That's okay. That's okay. We're at 96% of the way to a victory here. I think we're going to go all the way. So every turn our borders do expand. That contributes to prestige. Every time we lose ships, we lose prestige, and shipyards and all of that. That helps. That doesn't help us. Okay, there's the siege on Chadria. We are losing Varuna's shipyard. We will rebuild. Better, stronger than before. Got a couple scary fleets. Drath fleet over here. This starbase. Alright, there's precursor studies. Sad that we didn't get to find the Orb of Dragonol. That would have been good. Maybe we should get armor materials science. Let's go for some extra better armor. And where are our ascension crystals? Are they still intact? No. They have taken out our ascension crystals. I don't love that. I think those were the first to fall. Let's upgrade our manufacturing. Alright, we got another ship out of Magrez, which they're going to need. Let's do a little bit of cleanup. Light casualties. Well, rip a cruiser. There's another dread laser boat. We'll use him to fight this. Another fleet getting built up right here in the enemy's face. We'll eject all of you. Park you alongside. Eject all of you. Park you alongside. This fleet is in for a bad day. Alright, lasers. 2 ships down. No ships down. 2 ships down. Excellent. So who takes the least? No casualties, light casualties, no casualties. Let's do this. No casualties. Excellent. This fleet is holding. Doing great work for us. Chrisith, we should probably maybe send something to help out Chrisith. Probably would be a good idea. 1 month, we have to pull the trigger on this turn. So let's eject all the ships that we can. You guys hit him with lasers and some missiles. 0 to 90 on that attack. Not bad at all, considering. Alright, light casualties. We will accept. Chrisith lives. It's only a matter of time before we lose this tiny fleet here, but I guess we might as well give you some HP. Okay, another ship here. Sham is under assault. I think we have enough to defend Sham. We'll take light casualties. Don't love it. 2 months before we need to lift this. We'll pull the trigger on that next turn. More ships coming in. Varuna needs to get back its shipyard. What do we have here? Quite a lot, as it happens. We'll let you guys come closer. We can probably strike this. This is going to be another big fight. Let's punch these guys in the face. That's a lot of our movement spirit, actually. Oh, just barely didn't make it. That's okay. All right, Magres hasn't stopped making supply ships for itself in all this time. Okay, I'm thinking we could probably take one of these fleets and send them out over this way. Mahoon, Dread Laser Boats, Mahoon, Destroyers, Sham, Destroyers. I wouldn't like to lose Sham, actually. Sham Shipyard does alright. Chadria Prime, more Destroyers, even though you're about to fall. 7 months on that siege, though, so we do have time. Eject all of our ships, fly them over. More ships that we can blow up, more XP, moderate casualties. It was saying no casualties, then it jumps to moderate casualties. One of the things I can't stand about this game. Alright, saying I can't stand it is it's a bit much. Alright, 10 more ships. Chadria probably gonna fall. Unless we send something over. Don't love that our ships in here are getting punched. That's a dead economic starbase. There is a lot of heat over here. These guys not making it back into the military starbase actually cost them another ship. But alright, armored material science is done. We might as well just go for, I don't know. We've annexed 2 planets from the Drath Freehold. That's good. Experimental weapons. Let's just get shield harmonics. That's a total loss. We're going to sit here and zap these boys with lasers. As much as we would like to be working away at Chadria right now, we can't. Alright, a destroyer. Let's upgrade our manufacturing. Let's go here to Varuna. There is a lot of ships around Varuna. There's our military. Alright, let's try to shave off some of these ships. Will be a big beam attack. Cost them a ship. That's fine. Here comes another battleship. Can solo these guys. That's nice. And these. And these. Okay. Do it. Soloed. Soloed. Eject all of you. Alright, we need to try and save Sham if possible. No casualties. That's what you want to see. Try to guarantee the no casualty. Light casualties, unfortunate. More light casualties, but Sham will replace these losses quickly enough. Chrisith, battleships seem to be doing pretty good. I feel like we haven't updated these battleships in a while. Let's see what we can do with them. Maybe even just better shields. Those ship designs, AS battleships. We don't want them to have precision. It's all about the assault. Start a new design. We should be using disruptor banks, which is fine. But what we want to do is get better than shield generators. Even like 1 invulnerability field would be great. So let's do that. Let's get 1 invulnerability field. In fact, we have a lot of space here for lots more stuff. And I don't think we actually want to get 1 more shield generator. And we'll probably want a lot more disruptor banks. Thulium alloy armor. Not bad. Let's grab one of those. Save that. Done. We have a lot of thulium. Overwrite the design. Done. That's our new battleship. The AS battleship. Send it. Okay. Kind of very lightly defended here, but I think there's enough for a no casualty fight here. Groovy, Sham needs to get its defenses back up. Varuna also helping out. All good stuff. This fleet is a big deal. We're going to need a whole bunch of stuff. Let's get another battleship out of Varuna 3 at 5 turns. I don't think so. I'll take 2 destroyers in that time. I don't like these 5 ships here. Do we have full movement on this fleet? No. Then we gotta chill. We gotta chill. Okay. All right, 96% of the way to that victory, and we still have a long time to go on this against the tide. We've held out for 10 turns of 88. I don't think we're gonna get there. The Everwar is also here. Survived the Everwar for 19 months. I mean, we're already doing one. We might as well do the other. It's not like we can get more at war, so begin the challenge. The resources of the galaxy grow sparse. Fear of a simmering galactic conflict, the Everwar has taken hold. If we wait too long, war will erupt and we will be at the mercy of those who strike first. War is declared on all of the civilizations for 90 months. Make it happen. We can't be more at war, so let's just... I would like you guys to have a home. Do you have space for another battleship? You do. Let's take you guys and shift you over somewhere, like here. You guys can live this. You guys can live here. Excellent. Fantastic. We're going to have a look at the enemy ship numbers in a moment and see if we have held off the brunt of the assault. We're still seeing some pretty big stacks of ships out there. We are losing shipyards occasionally, which is not good. That hurts our prestige, I think. This economic starbase is vaporized. Looks like they're coming for Magrez. Military starbase is holding. Another shipyard going down. And total loss over on Chadria. Yeah, Chadria will fall. Not much we can do about that. Okay, Varuna under assault. We can stop. There's shield harmonics. More shields. More shields. More shield harmonics. Alright, let's lift that siege. You're done. Lots more ships coming in. We should be able to fight those, no problem. Let's kill you guys. Head back home. That's a big fleet. Should have maybe turned our attention over there for a bit. Undock all of you. What is that? A battleship on his own, unescorted. Sink him. We should be able to zip over there and zap these guys with lasers and then fall back. And I think we should be able to do the same with this fleet. We must punish these guys wherever we can. Another big fleet over here. I don't think we have the numbers to deal with this. Get back in. This can probably use an upgrade. Fortification modules, starbase defenses, barrier arrays, force field projectors, starbase disruptor banks, plasma turrets. That'll have to do for now. Hit them with some missiles. We've got a Chow fleet over here. The Way of Doom is just chilling. What's the Way of Doom doing just chilling on Mahoon? I need this ship in the fight. Get you guys. Couple battleships, couple destroyers. Send them out. Light casualties. Don't love it. Mahoon will never fall. Mahoon is too strong. Okay, light casualties, no casualties, no casualties. We want the Way of Doom to have that experience. Boom, another fleet bites it. Not quite leveled up yet. Defend that starbase. Defend this starbase. Defend the military. Alright, Chryseth is safe. Defended. Varuna, defended. More starbase losses are going to happen. County can rebuild. Nope, cannot rebuild. Just holding off on all fronts. All fronts. No casualties. Oh my god. You hate it. Yeah, I hate to see it. We should probably get rid of this military starbase. I didn't realize it's right in my backyard. How much moves do you have? 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Next turn. This is a big issue. Ah, shoot. I just maybe sacrificed all of these ships. I wish you can see, like, yeah, we've used up all of those moves. We have a destroyer here in Magrez's orbit. Let's move you guys out. Alright, we'll have to wait and see what happens. More modules. Modules. We have actually a ton of modules. Maybe we should be doing cash. Let's do cash instead. Because we're going to need Mahoon. One turning battleships. You'll love it. One turning destroyers. You'll love it. All right, let's see where the enemy's powers are. 18, neutered. 67, still strong. 31, no longer a threat. 42, not really a threat. 48, the draft still very strong. Liberators are not a problem. The Drengen are not a problem. And the Phalanoids, not really an issue. Okay, so a couple guys still have a lot of ships. There's another starbase going down, not a big problem. Another starbase going down over in Magrez. We knew that was going to happen. Happily, they're not taking out the military starbases, so that's okay. Another starbase, all of which can be rebuilt as long as we're not losing ships and our main production facility is very well defended. We should be fine here. A little bit concerning that we're not seeing the prestige going up too much anymore, but what do you expect? We're taking some licks. All right, Varuna, we gotta do something about this. Let's fly our guys over. Zap them. You know how this goes. It's the same that we've been doing for the last 8 to 9 turns. No real reason to rush this. We have 3 months to do damage. Rebuild the shipyard. Varuna, we can't touch just yet. Rebuild the shipyard. Everywhere that lost the shipyard, please rebuild. Sham is doing good. A year ago, Arian Foon, governor of Mahoon 3, suffered an accident, was saved by the use of cybernetic implants. Allow the procedure. The future is unavoidable. Not a problem. Is that out? That can't be our turn. There are so many ships to blow up. I think we interceded at Varuna, so that's done. Seth, there's some ships nearby. Let's go ahead and... Oh, these are my ships. Whoopsies. Well, we're gonna go ahead and strike these guys anyway. That bug again. Seth needs to rebuild that shipyard. That's happening. Maybe we should send some ships over this way. We'll send them over, park them alongside. This is a lot of damage. Still a very costly fight. And we still have 10 moves, so let's move you out of missile retaliation range. That's another big fleet of Drath ships, but they are kind of aimless at the moment. Uh-oh, that's bad. We'll harass these guys on their way out. Another 2 ships down. Corporate sector are almost out of this fight. I think we're doing it. I mean, we are going to lose Chad. That's gonna sort of impact how much we're getting done here. Chow shipyard, we don't really care about. No casualty fight over here against the battleship. Trying to use my designs against me. How dare you. Total loss down near Chrisith. Yikes. Okay. There we go. We're up to 97. When is the Kyrnn? We showed them the way. I think we win. How do we win? You win, we surrender, and we'll turn over all our remaining assets into your hands. I think because they surrendered, we gain enough territory to max out prestige. I'm glad you saw a reason. The Taurian regime have been destroyed, and that takes us over the prestige line for the prestige win, holding off against hordes and hordes of AI. I think we could have gone all the way. I think we could have gone full all 88 turns. And it would have been an even bigger stomp had we not given the AI all of our technology. But let's go to the main menu. That's a nice score. 837,200 and 200. For years, your people fought and struggled on the galactic stage with your ambitious and conniving neighbors. Although no single race ever gained a decisive advantage, when the conflict turned into a war of attrition, it was your people who ultimately ended in the best position. That is kind of true. Whoa, where's my score screen? I wanted to go to the score screen. No, there was score screen stuff that I wanted to see. Like what happened to the AI's technology when we actually gifted them all of our technology and stuff. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this playthrough on Godlike as the Kyrnn Syndicate. Remember to like and subscribe for more. Leave a comment down below on what you would like to see. I think next time we're going to be doing some more domination style stuff. A more aggressive game, let's see. And there you have it. Cheers, guys. Thank you and bye-bye.